I am currently climbing up Jabal Thawr, which is one of the mountains in Makkah. I'm not going to say one of the biggest because I don't think it is. I think there are bigger ones. I'm going to have to voice over parts of this video because there are parts where I start slurring my speech significantly because of how warm it was. But in this moment in time, I was correct. The biggest mountain in Makkah is not Jabal Thawr. It's another mountain called Jabal Nur, and that's considered the highest mountain in Makkah, not Jabal Thawr. It is a sacred mountain, so please do forgive the attire today because it is sweltering here. We're talking about 45 degrees. And yes, that is a towel on my head. But this mountain tells a story, which is why it has such religious significance. I'm currently standing at one of the stations, which is why there's a lot of sound behind me. And it tells a story, this mountain. A story of our Prophet and one of his most trusted companions, Sayyidina Abu Bakr Siddiq, radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, and their journey emigrating from this place, Makkah, the city, to Madinatul Munawwara, the city known as now the City of Light. It's a beautiful story because at this moment in time, in present day, I'm climbing this mountain with about 5 or 6 different stations that I've been across now, and I'm not even at the top yet. These are all the stations. There's one station down there, there's a station down there, there's a few stations down there, all the way up until that blue cylinder shaped thing, which is the cylinder shaped entrance is towards the right. It's the small little cylinder that you can see. I don't know where I was pointing to. Seemed to be the start. And I do apologize for the slurred speech. You're going to get a lot of that too, clearly. But 5 or 6 stations and I haven't even reached the top. Now, we're talking 1400 years ago. So this is a time where these steps that I'm currently treading on, they weren't there. These stations that I'm resting in every 5 minutes, they're not there either. And that's the beauty. That's the beauty of the sacrifices that the Prophet made, the sacrifices that his companions made. That video cut off, but what I was trying to say was the sacrifices that the Prophet made and the companions made in order for the religion to spread. And it's worked. Islam is the biggest growing religion in the world currently. And I'm currently sat at a station not even about 5 minutes away from the one that I just came from. If there was any advice I could give while climbing this, it's that do not go in the middle of the day. Do not go in the middle of the day. It is currently 45 degrees over here. I don't know why I thought that, even though I was advised to go at near Fajr time, so we're talking about 6 in the morning, I decided to go at this time. That's probably not the best call. Don't bring kids up here as well. This is not something for little children. One thing that they advise you to drink is lemon water. And I mean, when you're trekking up here, whether it's true or not, whatever works, whatever they say, you just do it. But yeah, the guy's there making lemon water right now. I'm currently, well, supposedly 10-15 minutes away from the top, but once again, you cannot get an accurate measure of time as to how long it'll take. It took, which you'll find out later on, about 3-4 hours to get up the top and about an hour to get back down. I mean, it's not rocket science that getting down would be easier, but the difference between going up and going down were too different. That's not including the stops I'm probably going to make. But yeah, the steps get thinner as you go up, but we're just talking up there. And obviously the heat. After a couple of stations, I have finally, after about almost 4 hours, made it to the top of the mountain into the cave. And this is the cave where the story that we know took place. I do explain the story in a little bit more depth later on. Inside this cave right here, there's dark down there. There's an exit over there. And now I'm inside, sat on a prayer mat. It seriously is a place for someone to come and reflect. That's what Islam's about. And when you hear stories and you see them in person, the places where they took place, it gives you a whole new perspective as to what this religion really is, where the foundations were built, and what it's come to now. There was a cat, a poor cat that looks hungry around the corner, but she's not here now. Yeah, and that cat I was on about, it definitely hasn't been fed. I don't have anything on me to give it now. What's up? What's up? Hey? You gonna say anything? No? Tired? Yeah, get some sleep. And up here the world goes quiet. Not a single sound. But as I'd said previously, this mountain was the one where the Prophet, alongside his most trusted companion Sayyidina Abu Bakr Siddiq radiallahu ta'ala anhu, came up whilst they were getting chased by the people from Mecca when they're emigrating from Mecca to Medina. And some narrations tell you that the companion of the Prophet actually held the Prophet on their shoulders. And when you think about it, it's incredible, because some of us can't even get up here on our own without having to stop every 2-3 minutes. Stop, even if there's not a station, sometimes you just have to stop and sit down somewhere because it's that warm and it's that steep. And it just comes to show that the love that the companions had for the Prophet. Well, on my way down, it turns out there's a storm now out of nowhere. And while it is a blessing in Makkatul Mukarramah for that to be rain, it's not really ideal when you're at the top of a steep mountain. So yeah, I'm just sat here. It's got a nice view though. You can see the clock tower right about, should be, I think it's just about, where is it? Where is it? Just there. And yeah, it's a nice view, but I'm hoping this rain will stop. There's no service up here, and I'm literally, I think I'm at the last station, so I've still got quite a bit to go down yet. Made friends with this guy though, even though I've made the other one. Let me give him some space. Come on. Oh, he's left me. Just on my own, the storm. Yeah, that wasn't true. The cat was with me from when the storm started all the way up until I left that station. So yeah. And for the record, going down isn't even as bad as going up. Going up is 3-4 hours. Getting down, it's like it's not even been, I think, half an hour really, and I'm almost there. It's like the blue thing's right down there. I'm almost there. I got to start going down, although there was the storm. There was, obviously I went in, that took about 3-4 hours, and there was the storm as well. But yeah, it's not that hard coming back down. And when I got down the mountain, it was still raining, so I ended up admiring the rain in Makkah too.